Recording in progress.
Good morning and welcome to our mindset and meditation this morning. All right, guys, we are going to get started here. And today's theme is going to be giving yourself permission to enjoy your life. Not that you need my permission, but I want you to give yourself that permission. So let's think a little bit about that as we explore our mindset this morning. And as we think about the word fun, when you hear that word, maybe the first thing that comes to mind is a vacation or a celebration or big adventures. But that's not really the kind of fun we're talking about, that I'm talking about. And I think it can be so much simpler, which will make it so much more impactful. Sometimes it can start with a shift in our mindset of what we're allowing for ourselves. And just shifting to giving ourselves permission. It's okay to enjoy your life. I promise. Sometimes it can feel, though, like we have to wait until all the work is finished, all the to-do list is checked off after everyone else's needs are met. But if we're always waiting for the perfect time to enjoy our life, then we may spend years postponing, years waiting. And when we look at it, it's really waiting for the very life that we're working so hard to create if we can't stop and enjoy it as it's happening. There will never be the perfect time where everything lines up that we can then enjoy it, then have fun. Joy is something that we intentionally make space for. Not that you have to plan it, but we make space for it. So as you move through this day and this week, I want you to ask yourself one question. What would it look like to enjoy my life right now? As we shift into a meditation here, go ahead and close your eyes if that feels okay, or just having a soft gaze. Find a comfortable spot to sit or lie down, whatever feels good. And let's just take in a slow, deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouth, letting those shoulders soften. Relax your jaw. And just notice the support beneath you. Do another deep breath in here together, inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. Again, letting those shoulders soften, letting that jaw relax. And I want you, with your mind's eye, to imagine yourself waking up on a beautiful summer morning. Whatever that means to you. Maybe you're on a beach watching the sunrise. Maybe you're feel cozy up in bed with your coffee. There's nowhere you need to rush to. Nothing demanding your attention. just this moment right now. Just kind of breathe in that energy. In this mind's eye version, if you are not outside already, I want you to visualize yourself stepping outside into the warm morning air. Maybe taking a sip of your coffee, and you just start to notice. You notice the birds that are singing, maybe the sunlight now on your face, a gentle breeze. And you begin walking slowly. Not because you're trying to get to some destination, but you just simply enjoy being here. Being in this present moment, feeling what you're feeling, seeing what you're seeing. And as you walk, ask yourself, what helps me feel most alive? What helps me feel most alive? It's okay if it's slow to come up. If you have a hard time picturing something, just sit in this for a moment and allow whatever to come up to come up. Maybe it's when you're laughing. Maybe it's time in nature, being with people that you love, reading. Maybe it's time that you're being creative, moving your body. Quiet moments. Simply notice what makes you feel alive. Just taking a couple of breaths here as you continue to let things come up. Maybe formulate a little bit more, maybe visualize them fully. Let's bring to mind one of the things that came up for you. And really bring that into focus in your mind's eye. Picture yourself doing that one thing. What does it look like around you? What's going on around you when you're doing that thing that makes you feel alive? And it doesn't have to be some big grand thing. It can just be the small thing. But notice how it feels. And be silently repeating to yourself or out loud, I give myself permission to enjoy my life right now. I'm allowing the things that bring me joy, that bring me peace. I'm allowing the things that make me feel alive. And we're going to stay here taking a couple more rounds of breathing as you continue to reflect on what makes you feel alive and giving yourself permission to do that. Making space for it. I give myself permission to enjoy my life right now. In the small moments and in the big moments, in the everyday routine of life. As we take a couple more breaths in this meditation before we move on to our reflection, I want you to inhale those shoulders up and back, really opening up that chest. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe it's wiggling those fingers and toes. Maybe it's stretching those arms up overhead. Taking in a nice deep breath. Thinking of inhaling, bringing those moments of joy, those moments that make you feel alive, allowing them to move through your body, feeling them as they fill up your lungs and your heart space. Go to your mind and allowing those thoughts of joy and allowing. Moving down your arms into your fingertips, maybe even just shaking those fingertips out a little bit here. Imagine them going down into your belly, down into your hips, into your legs, and into your toes, maybe wiggling those toes. Allowing yourself to just be full of joy, of amazement, of wonder and awe in this life. And then go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed and grab your journal or your notebook or your piece of paper. And we are going to do a little reflection to help seal in our time together. So grabbing your pen, paper, and the first question is, what brings you the greatest sense of joy right now? So be going back to what came up for you during our meditation. Remembering it can be small things, big things, allowing whatever came up for you. What brings you the greatest sense of joy right now? Okay, our next reflection question is, what have you been waiting for to earn permission to be able to do these things that bring you joy? Are there things that you feel like you have to wait for? Give yourself that permission. For this next reflection, it's not going to be so much a question, but I want you to write out permission. So think of a permission slip that you used to get from your parents, or the doctor writes a permission note for you to return to PE class. I don't know. But write yourself that out right now. Say, I, write your name, give permission to fully enjoy your life right now and do the things that light you up. And if you want to write out those things that you wrote down in that first reflection question, or just refer to it, maybe underline things or star things. And this last reflection question this morning is, what is one small way that you can enjoy your life today or this week? Doing one of those things that came up to you for you in that meditation or in our journaling practice here. How are you going to make sure that at least one of those happens? And let's say today. You can do it today, right? No matter what you have going on, we can take a moment to do a version of something that brings us joy, that lights us up, makes us feel alive. So write that down. Write what you're going to do today. Joy, enjoy. Finding a sense of playfulness in your day. Maybe some whimsy. I like that word, whimsy. Maybe it's just listening to a playlist that makes you smile. Remembering a time maybe when you were young and carefree. But whatever it is, bring a little whimsy and fun to your day today. And I'd love for you to share what you decide to do. You can message me, put it on the app if you're in the membership. I would love to hear what your action that you're going to do that's going to help bring you more joy. And if you need someone else to give you permission, I give you permission to do the thing that lights you up. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in live or watching the replay. I hope you have a wonderful, joyful week ahead. Our Thursday, our Find Your Flow meditation and breath work will be on Thursday this week. So join us again then on Thursday at 7 a.m. All right, bye.